Hey, what's up you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another video, and today what I got for you guys here is some pretty huge news. Something to actually talk about, a tease, not some outside source, not some random leak, an actual tease from WB Montreal about what might be the next Batman game. Now, before we get into all this, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if you could leave a like rating on the video as it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's get into this. So let's trace this from the beginning, because there's a lot of people who have joined the channel since I've last made a video talking about this topic. In fact, it's been like 8 months since I've made a Batman game video, and there's a lot to talk about here. So for those who might not be aware, just about 2 years ago, there had been a lot of rumors surfacing online that the folks over at WB Montreal who worked on Batman Arkham Origins were making a Suicide Squad game and a new Batman Arkham game that was set to feature Damian Wayne as the protagonist in a more futuristic Gotham, where you were going to use the Bat Bike and this, that, and the other. All this stuff seems that it's been confirmed. Unfortunately, the Suicide Squad game got canceled completely, and the Damian Wayne Batman game had been scrapped, and they had restarted development on it entirely. And it seems since then that they've been teasing, the folks over at WB Montreal that is, a Batman Arkham game with the Court of Owls set to be the main antagonist of the game. It's worth mentioning that none of that was confirmed, and I'm not entirely sure if we'll ever really know if any of that is confirmed until we see this game revealed and it potentially features the Court of Owls. But there's been some heavy teasing from the folks at WB Montreal. There's been a lot of evidence that people have gathered in the community regarding some tweets that folks who work at WB Montreal have been sending out over the past couple of months, and it just seemed that all signs were pointing to a Court of Owls Batman game. Well, yesterday, everyone might know, was Batman Day. It's the 80th anniversary of the character, and WB Montreal tweets for the first time in 4 years. And it is indeed a tweet to celebrate Batman Day, and they tweet out a video of a bat signal being shined on a building. A lot of different places around the world do this for Batman Day. It's an awesome way to celebrate the character. And during this video, some really interesting things go down. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play the video for you guys. You can watch it yourself and let me know what you think. Did it seem like something was going on there, and something might be wrong with wherever you're watching this video, whether it's on your monitor, your TV, your phone? Did it seem like something was up there? Well, you're not going crazy, because symbols pop up during that video, and there's one in particular that seems to be the setup for what this next Batman game will be. So right now on your screen, I've placed all 3 images that pop up, or all 3 symbols that pop up during the video that WB Montreal have posted on their Twitter page. Now, 2 of the symbols, gotta be honest, no clue what they are. And everyone that I've been looking at online that's been talking about this doesn't have an idea either. But the 3rd symbol, people are starting to unanimously agree that they know what it is. Now, I'll be totally honest, when I had first saw this surface online, I actually saw Batman Arkham Videos tweet this out, and that's why I had first seen these images, and I was like, wait, hold on a minute, that definitely looks like an owl. I can sort of make out the features there, you know, the angry looking face, the angry looking eyes that they always have. But then I threw it in Photoshop, and I sort of did a reverse on the image's colors so that everything was white, the symbol was black. And now I can sort of see what this is. And now I can sort of understand and agree with what most people are speculating this to be. And that's the demon's head. Now, what's that, you may ask? Well, that specifically relates to the League of Assassins. And if you remember from Batman Arkham games, that obviously has a lot to do with our old buddy Ra's al Ghul. So let's unpack all of this. For 4 years, WB Montreal doesn't tweet anything on their account. They finally do on Batman Day, and it's with this really cryptic video that features a bunch of symbols popping up during the video. One of the symbols, when enhanced and looked at clearly, or as clearly as we can, looks very similar to that of the demon's head symbol that is used for the League of Assassins. And, well, having all that together, using our world's greatest detective skills, it looks like the WB Montreal Batman game and the reveal for it is on the horizon, and it will have a center focus on the League of Assassins, or more specifically, our boy Ra's al Ghul. You know, listen, there have been a lot of rumors about Batman Arkham games, especially 2 years ago, that I would cover very religiously. And even from a couple of months back, I would cover some of the recent rumors that would surface and leaks about a potential Batman Arkham game from WB Montreal, because I want it to be real so badly. I want a new Batman game to cover so badly. But I usually try my absolute best to always give you guys it's not confirmed, nothing here is official, it's all still speculation, it's all still rumors, but this one is as legit as it gets. This comes from WB Montreal themselves, not some random Reddit leak, not some random 4chan leak, not some Joe Schmo saying that they got some inside information. No, it's WB Montreal teasing it this time. This is as legit as it gets. This is as close to the source as it gets when it comes to a tease on a Batman game. And I think finally, I can without a doubt say it's real, it's happening, and that reveal is on its way. Now, when? When are we going to get this reveal? Well, there is a PlayStation State of Play coming up this Tuesday. That could be a spot for it, especially considering that with the previous Arkham games, there have been some connection between PlayStation and WB games. So there could be some sort of reveal there, although the game will almost 100% guaranteed be multi-platform. So I'm not entirely sure if that'll be the case, unless they announce in the reveal that there will be exclusive PlayStation content. I'm also not entirely sure that it will be during the State of Play, specifically because there's a lot of hype surrounding this reveal for The Last of Us Part 2, and that'll either take away from the Batman reveal or have the Batman reveal take away from The Last of Us stuff. So I'm not sure if that's where we're going to see this Batman game reveal. But there's also another really big gaming event that's coming up, and it's just a few months away, and it's this thing called the Game Awards. I feel like it just makes sense. It has made sense before, but this time, more than ever, it makes sense that we're going to see this reveal at the Game Awards. And the reason that I say that especially is because last year, WB Games had that huge splash and that huge reveal with Mortal Kombat 11, and I feel like they want to have another huge reveal again this year, and this time being WB Montreal's Batman game. I hate doing the tinfoil hat thing. I hate saying things like, it looks like it's going to happen, because I don't want to set up expectation. I don't want to get people's hopes up, because if it doesn't end up happening, then people get upset and they say mean things online. So I don't want to say that it's confirmed, and I never will say those words, but I say there's a really good chance now, guys. I think, if not the Game Awards, sometime very soon, at least within the next year, we're going to find out what WB Montreal has been working on all this time, and it looks like it's this Batman game centered around the League of Assassins. The final question then becomes where exactly this fits within the Batman Arkham timeline, because I'm assuming that it is going to be a Batman Arkham game, and I think that's a pretty safe assumption, all things considered. So where exactly does this fit within the timeline of the Batman Arkham games? Is this going to be a direct sequel to Arkham Origins, or will this take place after the events of Arkham Knight? Although I think that is completely unlikely. I think it is going to be something set after the events of Batman Arkham Origins and be more of a direct sequel to that game, as that is the last game the WB Montreal did work on within the Batman Arkham series. So I think they're going to do that, and especially considering the fact that they might be exploring things like the Court of Owls, and now based on some of the evidence here in this video, the League of Assassins, it'd work for the game to still be a prequel to the Asylum, City, and Night trilogy, considering that they can then use a character like Ra's al Ghul at his fullest potential, because, you know, the last time we saw him in Batman Arkham Knight, he wasn't looking too good. Okay, hold on. Breaking news in the making of this video. I am just about finished recording, and then we see some brand new information surface online. I'm about to click render. I'm like, hold on, let me check Twitter. Let's see what everyone's saying. And my boy Arkham Videos, Batman Arkham Videos, puts a tweet out about something that Scott Snyder had quote tweeted from that WB Montreal video that they put out for Batman Day. Now, Scott Snyder, for those who might not know, is the guy who created the Court of Owls. He's the guy behind Batman Court of Owls, the New 52 storyline, one of the best Batman storylines of all time. You absolutely should give it a read if you haven't already. But anyways, Scott Snyder retweets that WB Montreal tweet with that cryptic video, and he says in a now deleted tweet, Wait for it. Hashtag beware the Court of Owls. So hold on a minute. Is this actually confirmed right now, or is it as close to confirmed as we've ever been regarding this Batman Arkham game? I certainly think so. If the guy who created the Court of Owls is tweeting this, I'm sure it must be the big tease, because he is the one who created the Court of Owls. If they're going to be involved in any way, shape, or form in this next Batman game, he's going to have a role in that, whether it's just them asking permission or whether it's WB Montreal saying, hey, do you want to help work on this game with us? He's gonna have some sort of say in the Court of Owls inclusion in this Batman Arkham game. So if they are gonna be in this game, and whether they're the center focus or the League of Assassins are, it seems that he is teasing that the Court of Owls will be in this game, or at least the Court of Owls are going to be revealed to us for this game pretty damn soon. And with all that said, I'm now going to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below based on all the evidence that I just provided for you guys here in this video. Do you think it's time? Do you think it's true? And that a Batman Arkham game, or just some new Batman game in general, and a reveal for it is on the horizon from WB Montreal? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, if you could leave a like rating on it, it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.